Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac. You are in my garage. So let's get right up into it. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I actually got myself. I don't know if you guys noticed. I switch off between two. Wish I would have held on to this trade. I switch off between two. Um, I was in like right here. Cut 100 pips out here, and I had a 30 pip stop loss. Reason I took this trade is we had a big drop at the 5:15 news hour. The reason I got out of the trade right here was because I know 6:30 is approaching. So really, I'm just looking for a retrace now. So one thing that I see is that we can go ahead and draw the fib out from the most recent. Or you know what? Let's try it from here. Usually I do it from the most recent low. I mean, most recent high to the most recent low. I mean, I'm still going to take it at this area. I don't think I'm going to wait for price to retrace up here, and I'm not quite sure it will. So let me draw it from here to here, most recent low to most recent high. But I do like the 60% ILC right here. Let's see. I'm sorry, 50% ILC right here. We'll turn this thing green, and we'll see if we get a retracement up. Now, I really like this area, just for the simple fact that we have the ILC here, we have the EMA here. I'm thinking we're going to have the 15-minute a bit higher. Yeah, 15 minutes up here. It could definitely retrace, but I do like that it broke below the daily. This is something that we had been looking for previously, right? Yesterday. We were looking for a break below the daily. And it did make it down, but it just didn't complete all the way through, right? Bounced up, created a W, and pushed up out of it. Now the market makers, I think they did really want to go ahead and push, get a move up. So let me go ahead and show you the 4-hour. Whoops. Where is it? Whoops. Okay. So this is the one that I pay for. I hardly even use anymore. Oh, okay. So I got two different screens here, right? But look at, do you see what I see? I see a break below. And this is the 4-hour chart. So this trend line has been written since created on Monday, December 22nd. So about what, 3 weeks ago, something like 2.5 weeks ago. And I had noticed, this is why I closed my trade around this area, is just because I thought we could see a possible bounce again. You see how many rejections we have, but man, looks like it's still kind of pushing down. So I do like that it broke below the daily, and it also kind of broke the trend line, in my opinion. So I think we're on point to go ahead and see this trade move a little bit cleaner. And, you know, let's see if we can see a full break below. I think we might see a little retrace right now in 4 minutes. But after that, I think we should see a push up. So let's see what we got here. News came out. This is bad news. Even though it's usually good news, this is actually bad news. Oh, whoops, wrong day. So ADP non-farm employment, from what I've heard, or from what I've heard him say himself, they need this number to be lower. They need it to be lower than 150. They need unemployment to be higher than 230. So we kind of have this backwards right now. And, you know, it's kind of messing us up at this point. Now, I'm not too sure how trade balance is going to affect this, but I know these two are supposed to be basically less than expected and more than expected, to go ahead and help with inflation. So that's something we got to look for. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what the market gives us. So this is the trade that I entered. I'm already out of that trade, was able to profit. Now I'm looking to go ahead and re-enter if we can see a push up to the upside, retrace, and hopefully we see a fall off. So let's get a little bit deeper into it. Let's break this down on the 5-minute. Whoops. Yeah, honestly, I would say, like, if there's somebody on here listening, I'd say the biggest thing that's helped me, well, something that's helped me tremendously is really seeing two different screens, seeing how I mark out the charts, because this chart is kind of heavy right now, right? Like I don't like to delete a lot of stuff, and the other chart is kind of empty because I've been using this one. So I'm able to zoom out a lot easier and see on the 4 hour, okay, I see this now. Now I don't look for the 4 hour for a lot of things, but it's I think it's going to be harder for rookie traders. And when I say rookie traders, I mean new traders, because I used to have a huge problem. Like I could see it and I get what they were saying, but I couldn't read the chart. I couldn't apply what I was seeing on the 4 hour chart and the daily chart to what I want to do on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, or the 15-minute charts, as a scalper. But I think that just comes with time. Really, what you want to see is price moving. So what I like to do is obviously I know what the trend is. I'm on the charts every day, but I like to go ahead and map out what I have here first. And then after I map out what I have here first, now I'm ready to go ahead and move the right way. Like, when I say move the right way, now I'm able to see how the 4 hour complements the smaller time frames. Hey, I'm in the garage. Oh, for sure. Jump on this motherfucking shit before it sails. What do you say?
You ain't gotta do shit, my boy.
Just gotta learn, homie.
I said this motherfucker's like playing PlayStation.
Shit, I already made something too. Alright, so 6:30 just hit. I'm waiting for price to come up in the zone right now. I'm already live on the YouTube too. So look, it might come up to this area. This is the daily, so you can see support, resistance, resistance. It could come right here and fall off quick. So we got to be mindful of that. The zone is highly respected right here. So, oh, damn. It might fall off right here using the 1 minute. So, you never know.
It fucking worked.
Oh, shit. See? Unk's already right here trying to kill it. Oh, it's already falling off. Let's see. Is it finishing?
Shit,
I'm not in the trade yet. Again, I want to take it up here, but let's wait for the... Oh, see, that's why you wait for the candle to finish. Look at that. With 7 seconds to go, it went from completely bearish to all the way bullish. So that's why you want to wait for the candles. Oh, sellers are in this bitch, though. All right. I just put a small sell in. So if you're going to put like here, you always put small sells. You don't want to put big sells in here because we got 87 pips to where we're going. No, US30, fool. I do have a small sell in here, but it's a small sell 0.03. So I'm basically risking, what, 87 pips? Oh, it's still coming. Damn, it might just keep going. Be careful because this is a key level right here, right? We know that support is built right here, but let's see if it breaks through. No, that's the same thing. Oh, you gotta go this way. You gotta go back to the screen. What the fuck do you do? There you go. Alright, so on the NAS. Oh, look at it. Damn, that shit's flying. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what that little charging thing means, but I gotta move this down. So we might see a retracement right here. We might not. I'm in like right here. Shit, I'm in up here. Show you. So look at where I'm in at. I was waiting for price to go up there, but it never made it. Man, my shit's frozen. See, this is what happens, dog. On the phone. Yeah. So right now, so I only got 0.03s in there. I'm going to take profit right now in 3, 2, 1. Took profit. So close 217 right there. Next one, that's the 27%. So that's why I took profit right there. So now I'm looking for, let's go to the 15-minute and zoom out. All right, so the trend line has been broken, right? Boom, broken. Oh, and that's another reason. If we extend this trend line, we'll see why price rejected that. Look at that. Support, support, resistance. So that makes sense. This shit's flying, homie. All right, so I'll be looking to take profit right here at this blue line. But let me zoom out a little bit more and see what's what. I need to fucking just buy this shit on here too. Okay, yeah, there's a key area right here. I'm going to take some partials off my other 0.03. We're up $355 on a 0.03. Fuck it. I'm going to take 225 out. Got 0.01 runner. I'm already happy with the profits for the day. So, damn, I should have left all my shit in there from the beginning. Motherfucker. I thought that shit was going to retrace. So we're up 120 pips right now. I just got a 0.01. Stops to break even. Don't play with that. We could see a huge push up. 33. Look at that. Starting to push up. So we just went up 20 pips in 2 seconds right now. I don't know if you guys noticed that. But yeah, the reason it did that is we're in an ILC right now, and this ILC is highly respected. A lot of movement in here. You can see the ILC here. And boom. Look at that rejection out of there. Again, this is why I like to take profit. You got to look at the roadblocks. You've seen as soon as price touched inside of here, what did it do? Rejected. So right now, we could see the retracement all the way back up, but we're going to keep it as is right now. Move your stops to break even, take profit, do those things because you don't want to lose money right here. I mean, I was in at the very top of this position. Well, not the very top. I missed the 515. I thought shit was coming in at 530. So, homegirl, my bad. I was supposed to be on here trading with you this morning at 515. That was my fault. Next time, though, I got you. But yeah, I missed the initial move, but I was able to, while I was on the shitter, hop in and was able to take this trade down here. Now, the reason I exited was just because I knew that we could see a retracement back up to this level at a New York Open, which we didn't, but it is what it is. But the sellers are in here. And again, the reason I took this trade from the beginning is we had break of structure, right? Break of structure, downside. The trades we took yesterday, boom. But we had more break of structure, right? In terms of lower highs, right? Lower highs, lower lows. And even though it came back up and created a higher high, it still respected our same zone that we were looking at yesterday, right? So once you see this respect, the break below, and then the biggest thing for me was after I got my trade in was this low, broke this low. And even though it bounced off the daily, we also seen that it continued to push down. And I also knew the news was going to go ahead and affect it in a negative way because, like I said, from what I heard Powell say, we need this number to be a lot lower than this number, and we need this number to be a lot higher than this number. And with that not happening, the market knows what it needs to do. It has to come down. So I think if we would have seen those flip-flopped, we would have probably seen a huge market push up and price stay on top of this daily. But I try not to get into any of that. I don't even look at the numbers. I just try to play off of what the charts are telling me. And if the chart's telling me to do something, then with the news, I'm going to go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Hopefully the news goes my way is the way I see it. And if it doesn't, we got stop losses to protect, too bad of a loss. So overall, shit, I'm already, look at that. That was fucking 4 minutes of trading basically. You know what I mean? So 100 pips quick. Look at this. We entered the trade here, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. 3 minutes we exited the trade. So that was basically 4 minutes of trading, 0.01 runner, and I'm looking to take it right here to this 4-hour IOC, or 4-hour R2S, and then we'll see. But you can see right here it's kind of respecting this already. We have an engulfing candle, respect shown on top of the IOC. So if it doesn't break below here, then I think we're going to see a retracement back up, which is pretty possible. So especially when you got all this movement down, you should expect to see a push up. But don't put a buy in. Damn, man. What the fuck you pressing, dog?
I'm running this shit. Straight up. I'm listening to what you're saying. Running this shit.
Look at this coming down. So that's what we needed right here. The break, and I think I'm going to take profit right here. And I'm going to call it a day. Up 150 bucks right there. Oh, see that? Look at what it did. As soon as it touched it, you see a rejection on it. So I was up 151 pips, and it went all the way up to 126 pips just as soon as it got there.
It's going down.
Now, I think it is, but this area right here, this blue line is a key area. So I know that this purple line is the biggest key area. This one is the second biggest strong area. There's the 4-hour chart, and there's the daily chart. So you can see what price does as soon as it hits the daily, respect. Then it broke through it, resistance, right? So you can see that already, boom. See, I should have closed at 150 pips, but got caught slacking.
Hey, when are we gonna do that J?
The FTMO?
Yeah.
Well, come early tomorrow. We'll set it up.
Login credentials or it?
Damn, homie.
That motherfucker dropped.
And I'm out. And that's that. I probably got out too early, but fuck it. Who else can make money like that in 10 minutes, dog? It's impossible.
No way. Fool, that shit dropped. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
20, 30 from.
So we're up 207 pips for my position, and for my original position, we would have been up 100 and 320. And I'm telling you, it's with the news too. So the news was bad.
What was wrong with the news?
So like with this type of market, we're going into a recession. Inflation's high. Cost of goods is high. So what the government needs, they need to force a recession because else the U.S. dollar is going under, and that's why a lot of people throughout the world are mad. I think, don't quote me on this shit. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but just from my understanding of it, the world reserve currency is the U.S. dollar. But what the Federal Reserve for the U.S. is doing is they're doing what do you call it? What they're trying to do is lessen the dollar right now. Or no, strengthen the dollar right now. Fuck, man. See, I don't know. I forgot what they're trying to do exactly, but it's affecting everybody else. So whatever the U.S. is doing right now is affecting all these other countries. And that's why not only are we going to go into a recession, well, I think we're already in a recession. Not only do I think it's going to get worse for us, but it's going to get worse for the rest of the world too, who uses the U.S. dollar as a reserve currency. So that's what I'm expecting. And look, and now that it's under this ILC in this 4-hour, I would hope to expect respect right here and for it to continue down. Hopefully. But it's been coming down for a long time. We haven't really been seeing any significant pullbacks, so I would expect to see one pretty soon. Just part of it, but you never know. With this type of news, we could see just a strong push down. And just to give you guys some insight, this is a daily R2S resistance to support. This is a 4-hour R2S resistance to support, and this is a 1-hour resistance to support. And I draw these out at the beginning of the month. I actually drew these out at the beginning of December, but price is still in these zones, so I'm leaving them here. So we'll see.
I think it's just been dropping. I'm just gonna go back up though.
And look at this was the move right here, but I wasn't on my computer. Look at in 1 minute it did this. 269 to 103, 160 pips in 1 minute. So imagine I would have been at the top of this bitch. If I was on my computer and seen it in this zone, I'm like, fuck it. You know, we win or lose right now. Taking a chance. Because it hits all of my targets right here.
That
Zooming back
shit
out.
dropped like crazy.
And look it, it's all in the same zone from yesterday. This is the zone that I took the trade from yesterday. Same one. This gold one, same zone. Right? We took the loss, trade. Even though it bounced up here, this is the same zone that I was looking for. And what price does a lot of the time is it'll show respect, 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 respect. And all that does is tell me like price is respecting the zone, so we should expect it to continue to respect the zone. You know what I mean? Yeah, see how it's retracing a little bit? But I mean, homie, we've only been here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Let's see. So hopefully you guys were able, oh, actually going back to it. Remember, I said this on Instagram yesterday, right? I drew this out last week, dog, or 2 weeks ago. What I thought price could do. Like, check it out. I drew this whole shit out 2 weeks ago. And I thought it would push up to this level and then fall off. But I seen the respect shown here yesterday. And I'm like, I think it could come off from here, now. And what has it done since then? Boom, boom, boom. But it was still respecting this trend line. You see this arrow right here? This trend line was still being respected. And I knew that it had to break this trend line. But the daily breaking below the daily and breaking below the trend line, now we're in business. And now that I look at it, I should have zoomed out again. Shit, we should probably expect, well, this area is key right here. Let's draw this out. Boom. You can see what it's doing here. Bunch of respect. You could even draw it out all the way over here. And you can see how much respect it's getting over a long period of time. Right? This is from December 15th all the way through here.
This is your gold zone? Or up here is?
Well, this is a bigger time frame. So the trade that I took was in here on the other chart, from here to here. But this is the 4-hour chart. So I look at this chart to get some more perspective. Yeah. Like, okay, let me zoom out real quick and let me see what price is really doing. And that's another reason why I expected price to come down, because I get rejection, 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 rejection. Boom. Broke everything. Broke the daily and broke the trend line. Yeah, that shit's still flat. I think actually it has a longer way to go. I think we could. Yeah, I think we could see it push below this low. So technically, this shit probably has. I think it can make it down here, 32,000. Yeah. So it could go another 900 pips basically from here.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't go in there and do all that, pressing buttons and shit, but like me getting out, I fucked up already. So like me getting out, I don't want to jump back in at the bottom. You never want to jump back in, especially with all this area being respected the way it is. Never want to put a sell in right here. Never. Don't do that. That shit'll fuck you up, for real. And you can see, this is the same thing. This is our trade, though.
Damn. Fuck, dog. I gotta get up earlier, fool.
Well, tomorrow I'll come early and then we'll set up our shit for that FTMO shit.
What time?
Just get here at like, well, let me see if there's news tomorrow.
Damn, no fucking 8. Fuck.
Yeah, because look at this news dropped at 5:15. Red folder. Yeah, 5:30. So I literally hopped on at 5:15 and I'm like, oh shit, this shit's already dropping.
Oh, so you hopped in at like 5:30 on your trade?
Like at 5:16 I hopped in.
Fucking savage.
Look at it still going down. Like I said.
What's up with those computers? Who can I buy one? I need a computer, dog.
I'm waiting. You could, I have my old laptop. You could use that shit. It's pretty fucking old, though.
That's cool.
I don't know if you have a newer one. What was I
You
gonna
still
do?
in live?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm done with the trade, guys. I think it could go down a lot farther. Oh, look at, we got a bunch of news tomorrow. Gotta get here early, like at 5, dog.
Alright, let me get here.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, homegirl, she's from out here. Like she even hit me up like, yeah, dick.
Who?
She's like, we be trading tomorrow early, and I put, hey, happy New Year. Yep, I'll be on early tomorrow, and then I fucking wasn't on early. Hey, my bad. I'll be on today though. Um,
That shit just keeps dropping.
I think it's gonna drop a lot more now that it broke the daily and the time and the daily trend line. That shit's gonna fall for a while, at least to here. We can see it come at least to here. Go from there. So, um, yeah. So let's see. Because like that's the trend line, right? Here's the daily. As soon as it broke below it, resistance, and then it used the. So this is like a double whammy right here. So for everybody wondering, you got resistance, 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 resistance on the daily, and then I should have, maybe I should have hopped on a little bit earlier, but I like waiting for a confirmation. So if we go down to the 1 minute, the confirmation for me was this candle right here broke below, and then once we see this fall off, I knew I could hop in with a smaller position, of course. I knew I could hop in, and we would risk about $300 to get up here and protect it. So, but once I seen that it was coming down, now we just write that shit down. We keep our stop loss where it's at, and once it broke, down to this level, we knew we could move to break even and see what price did. But yeah, this shit's probably gonna go down a lot lower, my opinion. See what crypto's doing. All red everywhere. Look at this shit. SPX is down. Everything's down. See, look at the okay. So our dollar, they're strengthening our dollar and weakening everybody else's currency. So right now they're strengthening the U.S. dollar and they're lessening everybody else's currencies because that's what we need to do to protect our dollar. So they're like, fuck everybody else. Let's just do what we need to do. And then crypto, Ethereum's down. Not too bad though. Bitcoin's down. Wait, XRP's on the other list. But hey, appreciate you guys. Well, I don't know if anybody hopped on today, but hopefully you guys were able to catch a trade with me. If not, hope you guys are able to learn some today and get to it, man. Hope you guys have a good one.
I feel like this is crazy.
What's crazy?
This one.